In today's video, I'm going to take the bumper off. Should be a short one.
So the tools you're going to need: star screwdriver for some fun screws, 10mm obviously, short extension. Front bolts behind the turn signals are supposed to be 12, I believe. Mine are 12 and 13 for reasons as yet discovered. This is for the bolts in the front as well. And an impact always helps. You're going to want also a light to light the way. Okay, so to get this off, there's a bolt. Actually, it's a screw, which is what the star screwdriver is for. Right up in there someplace. Oh, come on, no. Yeah, anyway, so once it's unscrewed, I guess a flathead at this point would have helped, but oh, there it is. That's how you reinstall it. Two hands will make this a lot easier for you. Yeah. Alright. So on one side it just slides behind there with this. Kind of clips into place. The other side with this screw, oh my, there. So you unscrew it, and I'll get the other side done and move on to the screws behind. Alright, so they're pretty easy to spot. Just those two there. Now mine are different sizes. Happily, the styrofoam catches it if you drop it. Right, now, you won't have to throw your socket across the driveway, but if you want to. Now, it dropped, but it didn't fall, and I'll show you why after. I'll get the other side done. Alright, so the next thing, there should be a bolt here, but it's passed through it somehow. Probably because my bumper's pushed in, which is why I'm taking it off. And there's another one there. So there and there, not quite at the edge of the grill, underneath. That just straight up snapped. That's fun. Oh well. These have to be unplugged, although not necessarily unplugged, you just twist them, pull them off, set them aside, and then you can pass the bumper past that. And then it's quite simple. And you're done. Well, I mean, reinstallation once again, not too complicated, but you just gotta, actually here, before that, this is why it doesn't just fall off. This will rest on here. That way it just kind of sits there without the bolts, so you can, you know, work instead of it just falling off. This is the best way to change this power steering line as well. If it corrodes, it takes 30 seconds to get the bumper off, so no point not doing that. Now when you're going to put it back on, the only real trick is sliding the bumper over here. Focus. Yeah. So what slides over there is this. So you slide it in through through here, that holds the bumper level and, you know, in every direction really. But it allows you to slide it on, and it allows it to flex if you bump anything. Pretty cool.
So, you want to pull the signal lights back through. All right. This is probably the hardest part, especially when you're not on the lift. Slide it back on.
Clearly enough, you want your lights hanging out like that before you start putting your screws back in case one of the wires are stuck somewhere and you end up pinching them. Or I mean, the best case scenario is you're going to be able to get that out again if you pinch a wire. So just keep that in mind.
Small trick to reinstallation. Get your knee under there. The bolt on. I don't know if you either put the bolt on the socket. And basically support it and move it around with your knee while you push the bolt in place with the extension. That was removal and partial installation of the bumper. The wind is picking up, so I'm going to wrap this up because you won't be able to hear me any longer. Good luck. It's not too complicated. I guess shoot it with WD-40, especially the bottom bolts. Can't believe that one broke on me, but I guess it's because it's never been rust-proofed. Yep. Best of luck.